Welcome to Luxury Beast YouTube channel where we can explore all topics related to luxury. For more upcoming videos, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Like, comment, and share to your friends. In 2022, there are the top 10 luxury watch brand names to know. It might be difficult to keep track of all the different watch brands because there are so many of them, but in actuality, certain high-end watch companies are more noteworthy than others. The top 10 luxury watch brands to be aware of in 2022 are listed. Number 1. Rolex. Naturally, Rolex is at the top of this list. If you aren't already familiar with this Swiss watchmaker, we'd be shocked. Rolex watches are some of the most classic and sought-after timepieces available today. Easily recognized by their 5-point crown insignia, Hans Wilsdorf and Alfred Davis established Wilsdorf and Davis in London in 1905. In 1908, the firm registered Rolex as the trademark for their timepieces and changed its name to Rolex Watch Company Ltd in 1915. Due to the poor economy in the United Kingdom after World War I, the corporation relocated its headquarters to Geneva. Since 1960, the firm has been held by the Hans Wilsdorf Foundation, a private family trust. In 1920, Hans Wilsdorf registered Montres Rolex SA in Geneva as the new company name, or Montre is French for wristwatch. Watches sold under the Rolex and Tudor brands are designed, manufactured, distributed, and serviced by Rolex SA and its subsidiary Montres Tudor SA. Number 2. Patek Philippe. The Patek Philippe, which has been owned by the Stern family since the company's founding in 1839, combines the best watchmaking tradition with modernity. Less than 1 million timepieces have been made by the company since its foundation, making them extremely rare and in high demand. One of the oldest watch companies in the world, Patek Philippe has been creating watches continuously since its establishment. It creates and produces movements in addition to clocks, including some of the most intricate mechanical watches. The company has more than 400 stores worldwide and more than a dozen distribution facilities in Asia, Europe, North America, and Oceania. The Patek Philippe Museum in Geneva debuted in 2001. 8 Patek Philippe timepieces are included in the top 10 most expensive watches ever sold at auction as of December 2020. In particular, the Patek Philippe Henry Gravis Super Complication, the world's most complex mechanical watch until 1989, currently holds the title of most expensive pocket watch ever sold at auction at $24 million or $23,237,000 CHF. While the Patek Philippe Grandmaster Chime Ref 6300A010 currently holds the title of most expensive watch and wristwatch ever sold at auction at $31.19 million or 31 million CHF. Number 3. Audemars Piguet. LeBron James and Arnold Schwarzenegger both sport Audemars Piguet watches, which are cutting-edge and pricey. A customer who owns an Audemars Piguet demonstrates that they are knowledgeable about fine watches. The business was established in Val de Joux in 1875 by Jules Louis Audemars and Edouard Auguste Piguet, and took on the name Audemars Piguet N.C. in 1881. The business has always been family-owned. One of the company's earlier accomplishments was developing the first minute repeating movement in 1892. The company developed the first skeleton watch in 1934. The company has produced some of the thinnest watches like the 1986 ultra-thin automatic tourbillon wristwatch. watch. The company is best known for introducing the Royal Oak wristwatch in 1972, which helped the brand become well known within the watchmaking industry. Caliber 2870. Number 4. Vacheron Constantin. Vacheron Constantin is one of the few watch companies in the world with as much history and experience as it does. This company has been producing amazing timepieces that last a lifetime for more than 250 years. Vacheron Constantin, whose watches were worn by Harry S. Truman and Napoleon Bonaparte, makes timepieces for a very affluent market. It has been a division of the Swiss Richemont Group since 1996, with a continuous history of producing watches dating back to its founding in 1755. Vacheron Constantin is the oldest Swiss company and one of the oldest watch manufacturers in the world. As of 2018, the company employed about 1,200 people worldwide, the majority of whom were based in its manufacturing facilities in Switzerland's canton of Geneva and Vallée de Joux. Number 5. Blancpain. Blancpain has been making luxury watches since 1735. The company has a rich and illustrious past. It is a division of the Swatch Group and another Swiss behemoth best known for its 1735 Grande Complication watch. Blancpain is a Swiss luxury watch manufacturer with its headquarters in Patek-Philippe, Switzerland. Blancpain is the oldest surviving watchmaking company and designs, produces, sells, and distributes prestige and luxury mechanical watches. Blancpain was established in Villeray, Switzerland in 1735 by Jean-Jacques Blancpain. Since 1992, Blancpain has been a Swatch Group subsidiary in Switzerland and is recognized as one of the company's premium brands. Number 6. Omega. Omega is yet another brand from the Swatch Group that has a remarkable past. Omega watches have traveled to the North Pole, the ocean's depths, and even space. Omega Speed Watch is a well-known brand because Buzz Aldrin famously wore one when exploring the moon. Since then, the company has only grown. Prior to adopting the name Omega in 1903, the business was known as La Generale Watch Co. Louis Brandt E.T. Frere Omega Watch & Co. The company inaugurated its museum in Bien and changed its name formally to Omega SA in 1984. In 1917, the Royal Flying Corps of Great Britain and the United States both adopted Omega timepieces for their combat forces. The Army in 1918 and NASA for Apollo 11 in 1969. Omega has kept time for the Olympics since 1932 and is currently in charge of keeping time for the America's Cup Yacht competition. One of the major sponsors for the 2022 Winter Olympics was Omega. Number 7. Panerai. Even if Swiss watchmakers dominate the top watch brands in the world, Italian company Panerai has its place due to their attractive, classic designs, and company's watches, especially the Panerai Luminor, are exceptionally well liked. For many years, Panerai, which was established in Florence in 1860 as a workshop, store, and school of watchmaking, provided precise instruments to the Italian Navy's expert diving corps. Panerai watches are renowned for their outstanding legibility and luminosity in the dark, having been originally designed to be used deep below. The Richemont Group purchased the brand and introduced it to the world market in 1997. As its Neuchâtel manufacturing facility, Panerai now creates its movements and watches, fusing Italian design sensibility and tradition with Swiss horological know-how. Number 8. Piaget. Piaget is the best option for a buyer looking for a high-end, ultra-thin watch caliber. The thinnest automatic watch in the world was produced by this manufacturer, along with many other simple yet gorgeous ultra-thin timepieces. Piaget watches are works of beauty as well as functional timepieces. The Piaget, which was established in 1874 by Georges Piaget in the town of La Patek is presently a part of this Swiss Richemont corporation. Piaget was founded in the 20th century as a manufacturer of watch mechanisms, but the company began selling its own brand of timepieces. Number 9. Jaeger-LeCoultre. Jaeger-LeCoultre, a renowned Swiss luxury watch brand, has a long history of innovation in the watch industry. The business has more than 400 distinct patents and has created more than 1,000 different calibers, including the Grande Complication, which is frequently regarded as one of the most complicated watches in the world. The business has been wholly owned part of the Swiss luxury conglomerate Richemont since 2000. Jaeger-LeCoultre is regarded as a premier Richemont brand. It has more than 1,000 movements, hundreds of patents, and the smallest movement ever created. One of the most intricate wristwatches ever created, or the Grande Complication, and a clock with almost perpetual movement, or the Atmos clock, to its credit. Number 10. Cartier. Cartier may be best known for its expensive jewelry, but the designer actually got its start making watches. This legacy continues today, and Cartier is still a significant force in the watch business. Cartier watches are distinctive and captivating, particularly its renowned tank collection of timepieces. Despite being a fully owned subsidiary of the Swiss Richemont Group, the firm continues to have its headquarters in Paris. Cartier runs more than 200 stores throughout 125 countries, including 3 temples, historical Maisons in London, New York, and Paris. One of the most prominent jewelry producers in the world is Cartier, currently ranked 56th on Forbes' most valuable brand list as of 2021. Cartier has climbed 3 spots from 59th place in 2018 to that position with a brand value of $12.2 billion, $6.2 billion in revenue, and a rise of 14% over the prior year. Royalty purchases from Cartier have a lengthy history. Cartier was referred to as the jeweler of kings and the king of jewelers by King Edward VII of Great Britain, who ordered 27 tiaras for his coronation in 1902 and gave a royal warrant to the company in 1904. The courts of Spain, Portugal, Serbia, Russia, and the House of Orleans all quickly issued similar warrants. You're not alone if knowing more about the world of expensive watches intrigues you. For the majority of my life, I have been passionate about collecting, trading, and selling expensive timepieces. There's something incomparable about the amazing engineering, craftsmanship, and design of a high-end clock. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Please like and share.